Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Corbin Russwin 783F308. This is an inside spring housing assembly for 1.75" and up to 2-inch thick doors. And this is just the subcomponent, the inside spring assembly. We have a client, a hospital in Florida, who has a deployment of CL3300 series locks. And they have taught themselves by means of determination and hard work and, of course, the manual from the manufacturer, the parts manual, to be able to rebuild their locks. And that's really great because it's a hospital. And, you know, what doors can take more use than those in applications in hospitals, airport terminals, sports stadiums, places like this. Their ability to be able to rebuild those locks to continue to get useful service out of the significant investment in door hardware is crucial. So this is what the 783F308 looks like, and this video is just going to serve as visual evidence of the item, maybe a little bit of dimensional evidence. Outside diameter about 3.5, thickness of that housing, it's about 1/2 inch. But the real value in this video will be showing you how to get to that manual. Let's take a look at it now. Okay, from the link in the website to the manufacturer's page, you can click on that and pull it up, and you will indeed find parts and service manual. So you can go ahead and fire that up and let that relatively large document load. And when it does, you'll be able to perform a find function on your keyboard, Control F maybe, CL3300, and you will indeed get to the CL3300 Cylindrical lock sets parts manual. So we're working on a 783F308. So I can just search the document for that part, and I will find it as well. So in the CL3300 series, you're going to be able to look at the mechanical drawings, and then all of the pieces and parts necessary. Now, rebuilding one of these locks is not difficult at all because they don't let you get in here. When you take this apart, then there's a little bit more complication to it when you are learning and studying how to work the internal parts. But at this point, you're not rebuilding anything that is outside of what you would already encounter when you have a brand new lock. Okay, so this client ordered the inside housing, and we're obviously dealing with part number 4, the inside housing versus the outside housing. We know that's the outside because the key cylinder is indicated here, and of course outside. So part number 4, spring housing assembly inside. Look on page 4, and we get down to page 4, and we're going to find our part number. Okay, so as we scroll down, it's not on page 4, it's actually on page 5. Page 5 is where we'll see the the 783F308 spring housing assembly inside for your 1.75" to 2-inch thick doors, and it's right here. Now what's really great about this document, of course, is it will allow you to see the other parts that are necessary. This client did indeed order some outside housings, and they also ordered some chassis. And this client happened to order a chassis, like 4 of them. And the part number the client ordered for the chassis was the wrong part number because we were able to determine that I knew that he had classroom locks, okay? And I don't recall exactly how it went, but I think he ordered, like, privacy chassis part numbers. But I knew that they were classroom locks. So we were able to contact the client and say, whoopsie, we don't want that chassis. We definitely want that chassis, okay? So this document is really helpful so that you can continue to get useful service out of the significant investment in those locks. Back to that manufacturer's page. On the manufacturer's page, when you click on it, you're going to find a lot of valuable documents. Not only the parts and service manual, but a full line catalog. You're going to find other service documents in here as well, and some really neat archival catalogs. We have catalogs from 1871 to 1932. Those are fun documents. If you wanted to see what Corbin Russwin was making in the 1905 offering, you can pull that catalog up and review that. Okay, let's finish up this video now. Now, of course, the name Corbin Russwin is synonymous with all forms of grade 1, grade 2 lock sets, exit devices, exit devices, mortise locks, cylindrical locks, tubular locks, door closers. They are part of Assa Abloy, and Assa Abloy, through Rockwood and Sargent and McKinney and certainly Corbin Russwin, has been doing a really great job at building and continuing on this renaissance of hardware that we have. And what I mean is options. If you went and looked at that 1905 catalog, like in the early 1990s, you didn't have a choice of 3 lever designs. And levers weren't necessarily, they were knobs primarily, but you had 30 choices. You didn't have 4 finishes or 8 finishes. You had 38 finishes. My introduction into the industry in 1990 saw the passing of ADA, the federal law requiring accessible and usable for those handicapped a design in every part of public space. There were initially just 3 levers available, and they were kind of lousy. But in the last 30 years, there has been this renaissance of available choices. Lever designs, knob design, finishes. The latest marketing document I saw released from Assa basically said, get a blank piece of paper, draw something for us, send it to us, we'll price it. And that's just great, because it makes me feel like you can have what you want. Hardware is very expensive. Hardware is expensive because it's meant to last decades, especially Corbin Russwin material. So you should love what you are going to be looking at. If you have any questions on the Corbin Russwin I keep saying F, 783F308 inside a spring assembly housing or any other Corbin Russwin product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.